Welcome back to the Motion Podcast. It is episode 3. We're your host, Miles and Malia. And what you're going to learn today is about New resolutions and how to start the new year off strong. So what you can learn today is
how you don't have to have it all figured out, how you're a lot younger than you think you are, and how living a life you're not happy with is never going to do anything for you. So chase your dreams and make 2025 your year.
Hope you enjoy the episode.
So Marzi, New Year's resolutions. What are your thoughts on them?
Waste of time. I think a lot of people will say they're going to start the new year off strong, and they always say that stupid saying that everyone says. New year, new me. Fucking hate that saying. I swear to God, if someone says that to me, I want to punch them in the face.
It's so bad. You get all the new year, new me people in the gym.
Oh, and then they're gone like within a week.
Yeah, not even. And they don't even start in the new year. They wait a couple of weeks because they have to they still have to live the new year a little bit,
Oh, because they're hungover January 1st.
Yeah.
Like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
The year's over.
Yeah, they've already fucked up. I just look at it as like, why would you want to start the year off on a bad foot?
What, getting drunk?
Yeah, like why would, no, like not even like with no momentum, you know? Like if you start the year off doing the same shit you've been doing the past year, why? It's meant to, like, yeah, okay, use New Year's resolution in a good way, as in like, okay, this year I'm going to make shit happen. Because that's what I did this year. Right? That's what I did. We both wrote vision boards. We both talked about it.
Yeah.
I just look at it as like, why not start off with momentum? Like, say you want to go to the gym, so why not start before?
I know. Like, if you actually had, like, why do you have to wait until New Year?
Yeah, what's it going to do? It's a fake. It's not even real.
It's just a day.
Yeah, it's just
another day.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's not like, cool, the fucking earth went around the fucking sun. Gnarly. What, now you're going to go to the gym? Cool, bro. Like, it's like, I don't know. I just think, like, use it as momentum and use it as motivation. It is a good motivator, like, oh, new year, this shit, I'm going to go after shit.
Yeah, it's like, okay, what can I achieve in a year's time? Like, yes, that is good, but don't use it as like, oh, I'm going to be lazy and not achieve my goals because I want to wait till the new year.
Yeah,
so I can do something with my life. Like, if you have this itch to do something, why are you not doing it now?
Exactly.
Kind of thing.
It clearly isn't that big of an itch.
It's like, what, we're going to wait till next year to start
the
motion.
podcast.
Or like, or start motion. Yeah, the podcast or something like that.
We'll just wait until next year because new year, new us, you know? Yeah, like there's no point. Like we literally started motion, 5th of December was our first drop, right? Mm-hmm. We could have easily just been like, oh, we'll just wait till the new year because everyone in the new year will be more motivated. Like it's just an excuse, bro. Just start. Like I was getting told by people like, oh, like people were telling me like, oh man, like trying to sell clothes, like, you know, early December is pretty hard because no one's going to buy shit. Everyone's trying to buy Christmas presents. Cool. Sold out. Why wait? Why listen to people? You know? Like I'm not being cocky, but I'm saying like everyone like kind of has this misconception of like in this year, this part of the year is dead. Like no one's doing anything. I mean, there are a lot of people, but our target audience is not doing nothing. Most people listening to this are not really doing nothing, but it is also to motivate people that want to go after goals, right? Because I'd say that essentially the average person listening to this is probably doing something in that life.
But a lot of people probably are having that mindset of new year, new me as well.
But I know, but I mean like, it's like they're probably going to the gym or they're probably working towards a good life. But it's like, I guarantee each and every one of you have something in your brain that you want to do this year. So why not start now? That's what I'm saying. It's not
it's a very like, it doesn't just start in the new year. Like you could be going to the gym now already, but you're like, oh, it's Christmas period. I'm going to like...
I don't understand that, man.
Yeah.
I don't get that.
Like, it's Christmas. I'm just not going to track. I'm not going to do this. I'm going to do that. It's just like, why? Then when you start the new year, now you'll be in less momentum. You'll now be like, all those habits that you worked so hard for, you now have to spend time having to rebuild them because you had like a break over Christmas period. Yeah,
and you just slacked. Like that's why, like it's just... Like, as cringy as it is, it's just having motion. Like, really, I say it all the time, but I like actually just love the saying. Like, literally, it's like if you just have motion and momentum, it's really easy to like sustain habits if you have it like constantly. And that does not mean you track and weigh shit at Christmas. Like, no, you don't have to do that.
No, you don't.
And no, you don't have to do it on the week of Christmas. But it's like, be smart about it, bro. Don't just go ballistic. and start,
no shit. If like, you're
like, that's the problem. It's when people like they have like this regimented routine. Then they're like, okay. Oh, 2 weeks till Christmas? Cool. Not going to go to the gym.
You're not going to go to the gym now?
Yeah.
It's like, okay, now you start the new year off on a bad foot.
Yeah, even though before you were already going to the gym. Why stop it? Why break your habit just because it's a fucking time of the year? It doesn't even mean anything. It's not real. Like, it's not even like, it's just a made up thing.
Because people just get overwhelmed, I think, with like whatever they've got shit going on, like families and stuff and all that shit. But
I just look at it as if people don't accept who you are and what you want, then it's just
100%.
You know,
like, I mean, with anything.
Yeah, like that's why don't let other people dictate your outcome. Like if you want, I would not suggest tracking on Christmas. Like I don't think anyone should track unless you're even on prep. If you're on prep, you still shouldn't track
on Christmas.
No,
small family.
Fuck that, bro. Like it's one day. You're not gonna die. But it's like,
I mean, it depends where you're starting from.
Yeah, I guess. But I mean, one day it's like,
yeah,
still,
one day. Enjoy it with your family and stuff.
I'm just going to put it to the gym because it's so fucking easy. Everyone understands it. All right, you want to start the gym in the new year? Just go 3 times a week before the new year. That is momentum. That's what it is. You don't have to start 6 days a week. You don't have to start tracking 6 days a week, push, pull, leg. Fuck that shit. Just do 3 days a week.
And that leads on to the next thing, like putting pressure on yourself to do things.
Yeah. Like
and it's just like, you start the new year off saying, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And you can't even last a week because you put so much pressure and these unrealistic expectations on yourself to do these things. And it's way too hard. And then you end up not doing it at all.
Yeah, and you just overwhelm the fucking
Yeah, it's just like you said, just go 3 days a week. That's all you need to do.
Literally.
First week, just go 3 days a week. Next week, okay, cool.
You look at it, it's like, if you are unhappy with yourself, right, you just look at it, like, use that as motivation, man. I did. It's not bad. If you don't like how you look, use it as motivation. But don't let it consume you. But just use it as motivation. Be like, well, like, okay, I don't like how I look. Clearly living how I've been living the past fucking X amount of years has done nothing for me. So why am I going to continue to live it? Because I'm going to continue to feel like this if I don't change something.
Yeah. 100%.
If nothing changes, nothing changes. Like, it's it's not going to happen. You're not going to wake up one day and everything's... And it's not...
I'm shredded.
I thought you were going to say
don't
something.
know how.
Whoops, Mum.
Whoops. Whoops.
I didn't mean that.
Just accidentally went to the gym 6 days a week.
Yeah, for 2
Accidentally.
years.
Whoopsie.
Yeah, but it takes time, man.
It does. It takes time.
How you look is not going to make you better than anyone else. It just makes you a better version of yourself.
Yeah.
That's it. You're not better than someone because you've got fucking abs, mate.
It's just discipline. It's just self-discipline that you have to yourself to do something for yourself.
And confidence. This
is the thing with this generation as well, is like everyone wants something like now.
Oh,
like,
bruh.
Now. Like
social media, man. Every amount of people that say to me, like, how do I get started? What do I do? Mate, just fucking start, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you just got to start. Like, there is nothing. And it will take fucking years. So usually in November, people get a little bit motivated because like, oh yeah, like it's coming to the new year, I'm going to do something. Lose it over Christmas, just go mental over December. Dig a massive rut. Probably goes into January about a week, I'd say. And then they go, okay, it's a new year, maybe I should start doing something. Now you've just dug a massive hole and you've been doing basically nothing for yourself. So now you're going to expect yourself to go from here to now 6 days a week, tracking, doing all these things, running or training for footy this much or doing this or starting a business or doing a side hustle. But you've done nothing.
Yeah.
And then they do it, they start it and they go, okay, well, if I'm not earning 10K per month in a couple of weeks, then I'm wasting my time.
Yeah, and that comes to like comparing yourself to other people and where other people are at as well.
Yeah.
Like people could look at, I don't know, us and think, oh my God, look what they're doing. But it's like...
But it's like 2 years, basically, essentially. For me to... Like people obviously look at like the motion page and like what the videography and the marketing looks like and be like, whoa, that looks good. Like, you know, I'm not being cocky, but I've had people message me that. But that's 2 years and a fucking $10,000 worth of camera equipment or more because my MacBook's $5,000. Like so much money's into that and time is into that to create that product.
Yeah, so like overnight you just woke up and you were good at videography.
Yeah.
It's not like you picked up a camera one day and you were good at it.
It took me years.
Yeah.
To be able to like film. Like even the look of this podcast room, right? Like the grading, the color grading, all this stuff, like it all takes so much time to do.
Yeah.
And it's like they could look at what we do and be like, I need to start a brand, but there's no way I can produce content like that.
Yeah.
And then we would look at Nike and be like, we need to start a brand, but there's no way I can produce content like Nike. Like what? Their ads are insane. They add shit on us. Yeah, but they also have a full media team.
Yeah.
And it's like,
they have a media team that's probably been putting like years and years of work into the videos.
And they have fucking degrees and shit.
Yeah, no shit.
And they do like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, so it's like other people like that could look at us like that, but then we could also look at Nike and like, or Alphalete or like any of these bigger brands in the gym industry, Gymshark, you know, their marketing's way better than ours. They're way more experienced than us, but we're not going to let that dictate what we're going to do.
Yeah.
But back to the new year, because we're kind of like rambling. But again, this is still relatively to the new year, I guess. But
where were you a year ago from today?
Mate, everyone knows this. I've talked about it a lot, but you know, just some little depressed kid doing nothing, sleeping during the day because I don't want to live.
Yeah.
And it's like I've got on my little on a board in my room. I actually wrote it at the start of the year. I was like, I want to start YouTube. I want to have a clothing brand and do at least one drop. I want to have good marketing and sales knowledge. And I want to essentially have a social media presence. Basically, all of them I've gotten. I've done a drop, sold out, got a decent social media presence. starting to impact people. That was one. Have an impact on people. I've got the board. Like, actually, we should put it on here. I've got the board. I got a photo of the board. And it's like, they were all the things I wrote down. And I kind of manifested into my life once I got out of that little rut. But yeah, that's where I was a year ago. I was literally just working a job 3 days a week. That was it. I was doing nothing. I'm posting 3 reels a week, thinking that I'm going to be some influencer famous cunt and I'm just going to magically blow up. And then reality hit and I realized, oh fuck, maybe I can't just sit here and just not work hard and not post like enough and not actually care about the viewer. I was just caring about views and this and this and this. And bro, I'm not going to lie, I was pulling more views in like March than I was now. I blew up and got 5K.
Yeah, but look at the change in your audience now.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I've lost followers.
Yes,
I blew up to 5,300.
Yeah.
I'm at 4,700. Go have a look. It will drop. It drops.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's dropped. But that's because I switched.
Well, yeah, it's like me. I go up and then it goes down. It's like fluctuating.
Mine's just down. Mine's gone down the whole year, but I haven't stopped posting.
Yeah.
I literally, everyone that will know, there's a video I got on my channel. It's pinned. It's got 400K. And it's a video of me saying like, I will make it or something like that. Remember that video I sent to you?
Yeah, it was like the very start of the year.
Yeah, and I was like, I don't care what I have to do. Like, that was when the flip switched to me. Like, that thing switched to me. It was like January, February. It's when it switched. When I posted that video. And I just got this immense amount of confidence. And I was like, all right, I'm going to start doing it. I'm going to start doing it. I don't care. Because I hit rock bottom and I had nowhere but up to go. So it was the only way I could go. So a year ago, a year ago, I posted that video. And then I blew up off that one video, right? Got 5,300 followers.
Yeah.
Look at my account now, 4,700. I've lost.
It's
but
crazy.
That does not mean my audience is not better. My audience
your
then...
audience is probably way better now. Yeah.
That's why followers and shit have got nothing to do with it.
Literally
and that's what I realised, because I had 5K, 5 and a bit K, and my followers and my interaction was the same as it was when I had, like... I think I had 1,000 followers.
Well, look at it. People have like thousands of followers, and they'll have like hundreds of people like on their coaching platform.
Exactly.
It just shows that like
you have to provide value, man, and that's what happened to me. I kind of started clicking on, and like I'm just posting these edits to feed the algorithm to get views, and I was getting followers, but none of these followers give a shit because I'm not giving them anything valuable.
No.
It's like. People need to get that in their head, man. Stop creating for views, bro. You're not going to get anywhere.
Yeah, it will eventually die off.
It will die off instantly because you've got no connection.
You don't have a connection with your audience.
And there's no value. You're not giving them anything. You're not teaching them anything. You're not helping them. And then I directed my perspective. I wasn't really only chasing views. I was still trying to like motivate people. But then I looked at it
a different way.
Yeah, then I looked at it as like, okay, what's the way that I can like literally, all I want to do is just help people. I don't even care about views. I don't give a fuck about views. That's what I started doing. And it got to the point where my likes were getting to like literally 80. I was getting like 80 likes for 4K followers, and I was losing followers rapidly, but I was gaining good followers.
And a good audience.
Yeah, I was gaining good followers, but losing the trash. Getting rid of the people that don't care and don't want to have anything to do with me and just followed me for that kind of like hype content that I posted to now following me for like, oh, this guy actually helps me and provides value. And it's like, a lot of them were bots. When you blow up, a lot of it's bots.
Yeah.
And people were like, oh, you bought followers, you did this. You're like, I didn't buy followers, mate. I got a lot of followers off a video and then I had no audience and I realized, okay, I need to provide value and do something and help people. And I started and then people saw the value and now they follow me and engage with my content.
Because of the value.
But that was me a year ago, posting 3 reels a week, working a job for 3 hours. Not 3 hours, 3 days a week and doing nothing.
You were doing roofing?
No, I was at a retail store. That's what I was doing.
No, you were before that.
Oh, I was an apprentice.
Yeah,
I was like in roofs and shit, like installing air
roofs. After that, you were doing Sparky.
Yeah, I was a Sparky. No, but that's what I did. So I had that retail job. Then I got the Sparky job. Started working 7 days a week. And then,
that was after.
That was when so that was the...
Yeah.
So like, that's why I talk about New Year's resolutions of bullshit. Because the first month of the New Year was like, I was bum. I was proper bum. I was just like full depressed. Then in like end of January, I just started like going ham. And I'd say I was locked in this year from about like April till now is when I was like fully like working every day, no time off, doesn't matter, I don't care. Whatever I have to do, I'll get it done. And that was the kind of thing. But that's enough about my story. That's just pointless. I'm rambling again.
No.
Marzi?
I don't even remember where I was a year ago. My main focus was something did happen quite bad at the start of the year.
What?
But I probably will talk about it next. I don't know if I'll talk about
Just send it. It don't matter. What are you scared of?
I don't know.
Go, just say it.
No, I don't know. Something just like, I don't know, traumatic happening at the start of the year. Lost a lot of trust in people. I felt pretty lost, I'd say, at the start of the year. But I think I had direction for a bit. Like, I knew where I wanted to go because I had people in my corner telling me what to do. And, like, I had, like, this plan, this vision to get somewhere. And then I kind of felt like it kind of, like, crumbled on me. So it was like a big redirection in my life, but it was a big wake up call to actually like, no, I actually want to do this instead, and like do something like by myself, or like do something with other people and actually learn to like grow myself and grow an audience by myself. So I don't really know. I think more my focus was like my health, and like for example, at the start of the year, I didn't even have like a cycle, and now I have my period consistently. So it was just like, that was more important to me than anything else at the start of the year. And now it's just like, okay, how can I maintain like a period now? How can I maintain my health now and keep that consistently? And like, I know now, like, okay, if I'm too stressed, how can I be less stressed this month? How can I like do things to help me with my period and stuff? So really listening to my body a lot more. And I think that's where it's like, okay, my intuition came into a lot of things. I've lost a lot of people in my life because I've just pushed people away because I'm like, okay, you don't need you in my life anymore. But yeah, it was a lot of like a big learning year for me, I'd say.
I think this year for both of us was a big foundation year.
Yeah,
big like a learning. Very big, like, it was just a foundation of everything. Foundation of motion, like finding exactly what we want, how we're going to do it, what we're going to do. I think this next year now is just execution.
Yeah.
Like, that's what this year will be for us. More just, like, now taking risks.
But we've only really started working together for, like...
3 months.
Exactly. So...
2.5, 3 months. Probably.
And look what, like, 3 months of time versus, like, 6 months of time that I... Not wasted, but I was trying to figure out what I wanted. And, like, if the things that didn't happen, I would not be here.
Yeah, and our whole life has changed in 3 months.
Yeah.
And it's not like, I'm not saying this like, oh, everything's glamorous now. Like, it's not like that. I'm just saying, like, from where we were to now, like, it's a big difference. And that is all because we literally just fucking sent it. Like, everything that came out, do it. And we just, like, started firing at everything. If it's like, we want to do this, we'll do it. We want to do this, we'll do it. We'll do that. I don't care. Like, and it's just, like, just started to, like, it was like a wake-up call for me to, like, okay, I'm not taking any risks. I'm getting nowhere.
Yeah.
So it's
like what you're doing now isn't working. Again. So what can you do differently to change it?
And it's like, yeah. But anyways, back to the new year. I think that writing a vision board down for the new year is very, very beneficial. But don't make it to the point where it's like you're going from 0 to fucking hero. Like, you're going from, you never trained in the gym before. Because everything is always about the gym for some reason. Everyone's like, because I mean, I guess it's benefiting yourself.
It's your health. So everyone, like, it's just a big thing. Everyone just wants to do the gym.
At the new year.
I mean, like, it's not a bad thing, like, benefit your health, but, like, do it in a way that's going to be sustainable and fit your lifestyle.
Because they go from not working out, not doing much of that at all, to...
not even eating healthy.
To literally, like, okay, salads only, no cheat meals, no nothing, 6 days a week. I'm just like, buddy... Like, even I don't do that. That was me in prep, right? That was obviously me in prep. But it's like, that's also after... I never tracked before prep, but I guess I just learnt through prep doing it. But that's also with, like, 2 years of training behind me of, like, going to the gym consistently. Now I've already got that habit. Now the only habit I have to build is tracking. Now you think you're going to go from no gym, no tracking, no, like feeling of, like, going out without your friends, no going out with your friends, no socializing like that because you want to eat like this certain way. You think you're going to go from drinking alcohol, eating out all the time, not training, to tracking all your food, never going out and training all the time.
Yeah.
Fucking like...
Well, then it's also like, do you have a good support network around you as well?
And I guarantee
because you probably definitely don't. Because if you're going out every single weekend, you're drinking every single weekend with people, and then you all of a sudden change, those people that you've been hanging out with are going to be like, what the fuck? Like,
and that's the shit period.
That's the shit period, because then people start to turn on you. They start to like wanting you to sabotage. That will say things to you that make you want to like
changed.
Yeah. Oh, you changed. Yeah.
I fucking love that one. I love it when people say that to me. Well, it's like, oh, you're not the person you were before. Yeah, because I'm not. And it's not I'm better than you. It's just I've changed, mate. I'm just not the same.
It's just more like your self-development.
And that's when you find out who really gives a fuck about you.
Yeah.
If
well,
people
it's like
are
my friends now, they're literally on prep, and I'm not going to be like, oh my god. They're not going to go, breakfast with me.
It was like me when I went on prep.
Yeah.
That was your boyfriend. We didn't even fucking have a long relationship before that. It was literally nothing to prep.
Yeah, but because I was in prep, I understood like.
Yeah, but what it means is like, you know, like some people that have like, I don't know if you're listening to this and you've got like a girlfriend or a boyfriend that's in a prep, and then they get fucking pissed off because they're like, oh, you're in a prep, you can't go out, we can't go on dates, we can't do this. Yeah, you understood, but that's because like you're a good girlfriend. Like back to the thing of like, you are who you surround yourself with as well, and also like the people you are around, like you said, they're going to sabotage you. So people are going to say to you, oh, you've changed, or you've done this, or you've done this. Number one, it's a reflection on them. They're annoyed because now
they're annoyed because they don't have someone to hang out with.
Exactly. And they're not annoyed as in like, oh, in their brain, like I'm going to sabotage him. It's just they want to hang out with you.
Yeah, or they just don't want you to change because then you will leave them.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they can see the change and they can see like, oh my God, this person's getting better than me, and they get freaked out.
Not better than me. It's just they're not.
Well, they kind of.
I've spent, say, 3 years of my life with this person. Now this person's like gone.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Like I don't want you to just leave me now. Or you're like, you know, we're all both hanging out, going partying and doing all the stuff. Now you're just what? You're gonna go to the gym? I don't like the gym.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to find a new friend now to go do that with.
Yeah.
And it's like that's what this sphere of is, because humans like community. It's like that's what people like crave. They crave community and they crave like culture. And when they have like a culture in a friend group, say there's always one person in the friend group that's like, or a couple of people that are like, you know, like the loudest or like the ones that bring everyone together. You know what I mean? Like in the friend group, like the one that, say in a friend group of 5, there will always be like a main one that's like the funniest or like something like that. Now you leave that friend group, everyone doesn't want you to leave.
Yeah.
So everyone's going to now talk shit to try like reel you back into that friend group. But that's the shit period, bro. That's fucked. That's a hard period.
Yeah, you just got to learn to trust that what you're doing is right.
Yeah.
And you'll eventually find better people, or you'll find a new group of friends. Like it took me probably like 4 or 5 years to find at least a decent amount of friends.
Mm-hmm. It would take you years.
So long, but I'm so glad I didn't stay where I was.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, it's like, I would say I went through majority of this year theoretically pretty much alone. Not because I'm better than any of my friends, but I was just working. That's all I had on my mind.
But you can also like, your friends can either like level up with you or they can stay the same.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, Miles is doing this, I'm not doing this. What do I need to do to be on his level? Or I can just stay where I'm at, and then he'll eventually like leave, and then he had to be like okay with.
It's just drifting. It's just what happens in life, and you need to accept it. You need to accept that not everything in life is temporary. Everyone in your life is also temporary. Everyone's either going to die. Okay, as dark as it sounds, everyone's going to die. Everyone's going to fade away from you or something. It's all going to disappear. So no relationship, no friendship, none of this is never going to happen forever. So it's like if becoming a better version of you takes you having to leave your partner, takes you having to leave your friend group, do it, bro. You've got so much time with your life. You don't need those friends, mate. You don't need your school friends. They're not the only friends you're ever going to find. And
they think that like just because they've had that attachment for so long, or like I'm never going to find anyone better. I've always been with these people. There's nothing else for me. Like, oh, this is just how it is. But you can literally change your reality.
Yeah.
In 3 months, like you can change your whole life. Like literally.
You can if you just actually execute and not bullshit to yourself. But yeah, and it comes to my next topic that I wanted to talk about is you listening to this right now, you are the youngest you'll ever be. So don't waste your time living a life that you're not happy with, or doing a job you don't like, or doing anything you do not like and hate to do, like work or like be around friend groups or be around all these people. If you want to better yourself, do it, because now's the youngest you'll ever be. There's no point waiting. Time's going to tick regardless. You can sit here and do fuck all day. Time's still going to pass. Time doesn't wait for you. Nothing's going to come in your lap. Nothing's going to happen to you. If you do nothing, you'll be nothing. That is the biggest thing that I ever say to everyone. If you do nothing, mate, you'll be nothing. If you do the same shit you've been doing, you're going to get the same outcome as you've got. Yeah,
it's just the same thing like you said before. Like same thing, same shit's going to happen, same outcome.
But it's also, you need to almost, you need to understand you're the youngest you'll ever be. So look at it as like, okay, I need to start working now. But then also look at it as like, you're not as old as you think you are as well. Like if you are 20 years old, everyone just, for some fucking reason, why does every cunt think this? At 20 years old, you need to have it figured out.
Because of social media.
I know. Like it's because you look at all these 20-year-olds that like, oh fucking hell, buddy, these cunts that are like, I do this, I do that, I do drop shipping, I do this, now I make 20 million K per month, whatever. It's like,
left my retail job.
Yeah, left this job, and now I make all this money. But it's like, bro.
It's probably just a scam, for one.
No, but it's just, where's your impact?
Yeah.
Like, money doesn't mean anything. I don't give a fuck, mate, how much money you earn. Are you happy?
Probably not.
Yeah. I bet if I got asked
What
someone at
impact have
Macca's
you
that
made?
enjoys their job, well, I'd rather live their life than yours. Just because you earn money doesn't mean anything. And everyone thinks like they're so money driven, man. Everyone's like, oh, if I don't earn heaps of money, this isn't going to be good enough. No, just chase something you want to do.
Yeah, and eventually.
Like you could literally right now, if you want to travel the world, cool. Become a chef, you'll get a job anywhere. You can travel the world. You can go to any city you want. If you become a chef right now, you learn how to cook food. Every cunt needs food.
Yeah.
Right? Learn how to cook food. Learn how to be a barista or some
skill.
shit.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, you want to travel? Go to Paris. I guarantee you'll find a fucking job in Paris. Go to London. I guarantee somewhere needs a chef in London. Like you can literally travel doing any job you want. And it does not need to require a lot of money. You just need to have a skill that people want. That's it. So it's like everyone's so driven by like, I want to go travel the world. Okay, what business do I need to do online that earns me 20K per month so I can do like you don't need to do that.
No.
Right?
You don't have to do that. Like if you just want to, like you said, if you just want to go travel and like
there's so many ways.
There's so many things you can do. A tour guide.
But everyone just overwhelms themselves, man.
Or they just say like, oh, I can't do that, and they put themselves in this little bubble, and then they end up not being able to get out of it because they've limited themselves because like your fear is your limit. Essentially.
It always is. Your fears are your limits. What you're scared of doing, that's exactly where you'll stay.
And that's exactly what you need to do to get past it.
Exactly. And that's why we've changed our life in 3 months, because I got to the point where I'm like, I'm not scared anymore. I don't care.
Yeah.
Fire. Go. It doesn't matter. If we fail, learn. Cool.
Yeah.
Next job. But it's like, it's also, I want to go back to this thing where everyone at 20 thinks they need to have it figured out. Like, mate, you've been out of school for 3 years. You're telling me straight out of school, you're meant to know exactly what the next 60 years of your life is going to look like. Most people live till they're 80. Say you're 20. You're telling me you live for 20 years? You've got 60 years until you're most likely gone. You're telling me at 20 years old, you're going to know exactly what you want to do. Yeah. No one has it figured out. I don't have it figured out. Malia doesn't have it figured out. We just do what we want to do.
Yeah.
And work fucking hard at it to make it the best thing we can. That's it. That's all we do.
And then there's like a lot of pressure. People like after school, they think, oh my God, I need to get somewhere. I need to go to uni. And then they jump straight into uni and they're like, oh my God, I actually want to be in uni. And then they feel stuck and they feel like they have to be stuck in this job because
I've already done it for a year.
Oh, yeah.
That's it. I've done it for a year. Well, I may as well stay for another fucking 3 years. What the fuck? Go waste another 3 years now. Cool.
Now you come out and now you're like 22, but you've had all this ambition and you've been wanting to do something, but you just didn't want to do it.
Mm-hmm. And it's like, I mean, like that's when I dropped my apprenticeship. Everyone's like, you're a year in though. I'm 1 year in. I'm not going to... Okay, let me explain this to you. Someone please fucking answer this question for me, right? Every cunt, uni or trade, right? Uni, the more years you do, the more it costs you, okay? So the more debt you're going to get in. Trade, okay? Both things, right? If you're in uni or you're in trade and you're thinking of dropping out, don't just be dumb and drop out. But I'm like, so if you're seriously thinking of dropping out, it's like, I'm saying like you are genuinely thinking like, fuck, I hate this, right? And you are 1 year in, 2 years in, even 3 years in, like in the third year, right? Why would you not leave? Every cunt told me, you're a year in. Okay, mate, let me just go waste 3 fucking years doing a fucking trade that I know I don't want to do so I can get a ticket so then I can fucking leave. Yeah. Why would I do a trade to get a ticket that I'm not going to use?
Yeah.
Why would you do a uni course to put yourself in more debt that you're not going to want to do?
Well, you're doing the wrong thing. You're being stupid. Stay in a trade. That's not...
Oh, mate, like it fucking pisses me off. Like it actually gets me angry. Like if you like your trade, bro, stay in your trade. Yeah, amazing.
If you like it, good.
If you like working at Macca's...
If you like doing what you're doing...
Don't change it.
Yeah.
But it's the fact that people are in uni, they're in trades, they're like, I don't want to do this. I fucking hate this. Oh, but I'm in an apprenticeship. I'm stuck. Mate, you're on $16 an hour.
Yeah.
You're in your second year. You're on $16 an hour. Go waste another 2 years so that then same thing as like new year, new me, I'm going to wait till this time. So you're going to tell me you're going to sit on $20 an hour or $16 to $22 an hour, right? Till then when you're 22 years old, to when you finally work 4 years for something, to then fucking quit and chase your dream?
Yeah.
What? Tell me that is not delusional, cunt.
And imagine if you actually left your job and spent those 2 years on your dream.
Exactly. Oh my God, man. Like, bro, it's so fucked how people talk to other people. And it's like, everyone's like, get your trade, then leave. Why waste 4 years getting a trade that you don't want to do so you can leave?
Yeah.
It's not a safety net, bro. It's a fucking job.
Yeah.
It's like trades are amazing, bro. But don't do it if you don't want to do it. And don't do a uni course. You're putting yourself in more debt.
It's literally the exact same as New Me.
Oh, that's what I mean. They're waiting for a period to do something.
Waiting for a period to do something.
Yeah.
Like, Yeah.
You would be dumb to do a trade then leave when you're fucking qualified.
Yeah,
that is the dumbest thing you could do.
Yeah.
Let me work for $20 an hour for 4 years, so then when I get $40 an hour, I leave. How good is that?
Yeah.
Mate, like, fuck, bro. Like, I wish I could just help people see that because they really think, like, and this is why I'm so passionate about it, because that was me. I thought that 6 months into my apprenticeship, but I'm like, I'm 6 months in. I can't leave now. I can't leave now. It took me 6 months to leave. Like, it took me 6 months of procrastination to leave. If I left 6 months earlier, I'd be 4 more months ahead than I am now. And that's why I'm like, fuck, bro. Like, trades are mad. Uni's fucking cool, bro. But do not do it if you don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Please, don't fucking waste your time. Like, and it's like...
You will be okay if you literally are sticking... Like, if you actually put in the work to do something you want to do. And like, people can look at us now and be like, oh my God, these people are so stupid.
Cool. I don't
care. Exactly.
I don't care what people think. But it's also like, I want to say one more thing about the trade. Like, my mindset, and I know this is going to resonate with someone, my mindset with trade or uni or something, like I know everyone's sitting there like, oh, but if I do finish it, then I can leave. You think that when you leave and you finish your trade, everyone's not going to say to you, but you've just finished your trade. Why are you going to leave?
Yeah, or like you just done 4 years. Why not get a trade job?
But everyone says to you, wait until your trade's done, then leave. But then you think that once you've left, everyone's going to be like, oh, mate, go for it. You've got your trade now. Yeah. No, cunt. They're going to say the same thing as I just said. Oh, but you've just done 4 years of work. Why would you leave?
Yeah, or like, why would you not use it? You've just done 4 years of it.
This is why you don't let people impact your decision in life. Like,
and then it's like, oh, why'd you not go after what you wanted? Because everyone told me not to. You're going to let that be the reason? Yeah,
let me just ask you one question. Imagine getting to the end of your life and said, the reason you didn't chase your dream is because you were too scared to drop out of a job.
Yeah, you were too scared and people told you not to do it.
Yeah, you can go work at Bunnings for 35 an hour. Go work at Bunnings for 35 an hour. You can live off that. Yeah. There is nothing to be scared of. You can go work FIFO as an operator for 1 year to earn enough money to now chase your dream for 2.
Even if you're FIFO, on your days off, you can literally do whatever you want to go.
That's what I mean. But everyone's like, so like, I need this trade. I need this uni. I need this thing to get. No, you don't, man. You don't. You can earn a lot of money working 2 separate jobs. If you work at Bunnings, $35 an hour, like 30 hours a week, you get another job, which is 10 hours, which is a casual job that pays another $40 an hour. Mate, you'll probably be earning almost the same as a tradie. Like, you don't have anything to be scared of, man. Okay, we are going way off. The uni is new me. But I guess it's like, I went to that because it's like a time limit. Everyone's waiting for this like
time. It's like no different.
Yeah. I mean, my way was pretty dumb, but it led me to where I am now. Like, I literally just dropped out with nothing. I had 200 followers, man. I just left it. But it was because I knew that it wasn't where I wanted to be.
I remember that.
I said it to you. I was like, I'm leaving, and I got 200 followers, but it's not because... It was just because I knew me spending another day at this job and doing this job is another day wasted because it's another day that I'm not figuring out what I want to do. I don't want to do this, so there's no point wasting my time.
Yeah.
And every cunt under the sun, literally every person, maybe a few friends didn't say it to me, was just like, you are so dumb.
Yeah.
I was getting told by bosses, my whole entire fucking work group was just ripping at me. I would get ripped into at work every day. Every single day I'd get ripped into at work. Oh,
so fucked.
Little TikTok boy, little Instagram boy, little this, little that. And I'm just like, yeah, well, it's just like, oh, cool, they can say that to me. But I was just like, nah, this is what I'm doing.
Yeah. Because it's your vision.
And it's like one of the other boys there was thinking the same as me. He's probably listening to this, Jared Rendell. He was thinking the same as me. And then I left and now he left.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? And they would have said the same shit to him. Oh, you're fucking idiot. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. He will be much better off than them because he's now chasing something that he wants to do.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's the point of life.
Because he's seen proof that you're literally okay without them.
Yeah, that's what it was for him, I guess. Like seeing someone, he left and he's still fine. He's all good.
Yeah, he's fine.
Like, I'm going to be
it's all you know.
Yeah.
It's like he would have been thinking the exact same, like, 100%. I want to leave.
And that's why I say this, because I know every person listening to this is thinking the exact same way. Yeah. Because it is literally how the human brain works. Like, your anxiety and what you're scared of is all just a fucking fake reality in your head that you're painting a picture in your head about something that's not even happened.
Yeah.
So if you want to chase your dream and you're sitting here, you're probably sitting here thinking about a dream you want to chase. You're probably painting a picture of you fucking homeless because you try to chase your dream and now you've got nothing.
And now you will be homeless because that's what you've told yourself that you'll be.
No, fucking right. Yeah, good way to motivate them, Aaliyah. Yeah, everyone listening says you're going to be homeless now. Nah, but it's just like, that's what they do. They stress themselves out because they paint a picture of them like failed. Like now they're in a dark room crying or like because they're Now they're 2 years down the track and they have failed at life, when in reality you're fucking 28. You've still got another 38 fucking years to do something. You haven't even been alive for 38 years yet. You're not even halfway through your life and you're sitting here worried about fucking, oh my God, or you're 30 years old.
Yeah.
You've still got another fucking, well, you've got years left.
Yeah.
You still got what? So if you're 30, say you live till 80.
Yeah, you still got...
You got ages left. You got
Yeah.
way more time left than you'd think. Like you'd be like, oh my God, I'm done. What that? It's fucking what, 50 years?
Yeah.
50 years you've got left to your time.
60, 70.
That's if you live to 80. 50 years, you think in 50 years you're not going to be able to pick yourself up and get back again? Because I mean, from school, when you start from zero, because everyone starts from zero. Everyone starts from nothing. Well, you do. Because you can't talk. When you come out of the womb, you can't talk. So you start from nothing. Everyone starts from nothing. Then you finish school, and practically from school, you were still theoretically nothing.
Because you haven't learnt how to think for yourself.
Exactly.
You're taught to fail.
Because you fuck up in a test, fail.
Yeah. You do something wrong, detention.
Yeah. Why do you think they do that? Because they don't want you chasing your dreams.
Exactly.
I shouldn't be saying this on the podcast, but I will say it. Like, there's a reason why people are so afraid of failure out of school. Because it is ingrained in your head to be scared of failure. And fuck me is the best thing the best thing you ever do is realize that shit means nothing.
Yeah, that's why I left.
Yeah, like what you've like that's why the whole like system's like, oh, okay, you and it's not the teachers, it's got nothing to do with the teachers.
It's got
just the
nothing to
system
do.
of
It's
the
just
school.
the system. It's nothing to do with.
I have utmost respect for teachers. They fucking handle with kids like fucking ridiculous.
Crazy.
Like their job's fucking hard. It's not them. It's the way the systems are built. It has been built to design your brain to be afraid of failure. Why do you think you get a big F on your fucking paper every time you get an under 50%? Or you get a D, a big fucking D with red pen on your sheet of paper, or you do an exam, you failed. You failed. So now that's creating this big fucking like scarcity inside you. I don't want to fail. Oh my God, because it's a habit. You've been taught that since you started school, which was what, 6 years old?
Yeah.
Now you're fucking 18.
And
since 6 to 18.
Yeah, exactly.
Every time you do something.
How many years is that?
That's a lot of years. I don't know. I'm not thinking right now. That is 14 years, is it?
Yeah, it's 14 years.
Yeah.
So 14 years of your life when you're 6 years old.
Is that 14? No, it's 12 years.
No, 14. Because like
years.
I was at school for
12 years. If you're 6 years old, that's 12 years.
Sure?
We're saying done right now.
No. Because you start kindy at like 4 years old.
Okay, then that's 14.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for 14 years, theoretically.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say so much kindy, like year one. So it's like
okay, but like you're learning. Those are your prime years of learning.
And that's when you build habits.
4 to like, you create like these neural pathways, I think when you're like 6 or 7, that are like, if you get told no, okay, I shouldn't do that. So you will hold on to that because that's all you know as a child. And it's very hard to break new pathways when you're older, because that's why everyone, like, that's why when you're a kid, it's like your behaviors are learned from your parents.
Yeah. This has gone way off topic on years, but I don't even care.
Oh, yeah.
I just know that I know this is helping someone, so I'm just gonna. But this is what I mean about failure. It's kind of still the same thing because everyone's scared to do the new year, new me thing because of failure or whatever. But anyways, this, like I said, like that's why everyone's so scared of failure, because it's been built into your brain. And you don't think I feel it. You don't think you feel it. Everyone feels it.
And that's why every year you get so anxious because you're like, oh my God, I just done the same thing. And you keep telling yourself the same thing every single year. New year, new me, and it's always going to be the exact same every single year.
Because you are too scared to fail.
Yeah.
You're too scared of an outcome because, bro, I feel bad, man. It's no one's fault because they've been now designed that. Tell me, like, this is why they designed it. And I'm going to say, bro, we can get fucked up for this shit, I think. But I'm just going to say, this is my point of view. I'm not saying this is exactly why it's designed.
Just a theory.
This is just a theory. But I'm just saying, fear is the biggest way of making a human do something.
Yeah.
Because it's an instinct. Like, you do something because you're scared of something. I do this business because I'm fucking scared of being in a job that I don't want to do. That's why I do it. Everything is primarily driven by fear. Like, that's what it is. So they know that and they use it. And it's like being an employee and working for someone that is not bad. I will never ever say that against anyone because I work for people. You work for people.
Yeah.
So it's not bad. But I'm saying they will try generate employees out of school because that is what pays taxes. That's what makes the world go round. And that's what does all these things. So they have to do that. And it's not against the government. They have to do it.
When you get your uni degree, that's giving you to a job to go somewhere to put
for the
it
government and stuff. Yeah. Because they need that. They need nurses. They need these people.
Which is a good thing. We need these people.
That's why I say I don't like. No, it's not like fuck the government. It's not like
it's
fuck
not
all
like
these
that.
people.
It's just a theory, but like, you know.
It's just a thing I'm saying. But like that's why I think that they do put this fear into people because they like you need to go into a job that's going to benefit because I don't know, you're probably gonna have to cut some of this shit out. I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna go back to the New Year's resolution because we have been yapping heavy on like a subject that's got not much to do with the New Year's.
Nothing to do with New Year's.
But I think it's good because I think every cunt on a little fucking self-improvement podcast, everyone's coming out with that New Year fucking stupid episode. You know what I mean?
Every single.
Yeah, it's every like motivational person toys around. Like they love it. It's the best time of the year for them. For motivational videos, it's the best time of the year.
Yeah.
That's when I blew up. Straight on the New Year.
Yeah.
And my videos were going ballistic in the New Year. And then they drop off mid-year.
Yeah.
Because it's just not cool anymore. It lasts for about 3 months. Yeah, a lot of people know what they want to do, man. They know the life.
Yeah, but like it's just like they go from 0 to 100 and they just fail
and
every single time.
They also think that. They think that they need to go from this to figured it all out in 1 year. Because
be perfect.
Again, we don't have it figured out. We don't even know what we're doing. And I bet your favorite fucking social media person, Justin Bieber, still all them people, they still don't know every move in their life. They don't like. It's like everyone looks at the whole staircase instead of looking at the first step. That's what it is. Everyone looks at the whole staircase and where they need to be, which is like, well, they think they need to be.
The outcome.
Which
not
is this
so
fucking...
much the steps they need to take.
Yeah, it's like, they look at this whole thing as like, oh my God, I need to be there. I need to be fucking like...
I'm not there yet. I'll just stop.
I need to be at 10K per month. For instance, like us. I need to be selling out 2,000 shirts, earning 10K, 20K per month. Otherwise, I'm failing. No.
Well, it's like if you're start of the year, if you said to yourself at the start of the year, you'd be here, you would be like, no way.
No.
Exactly.
No, I just wrote it on my thing.
Yeah, exactly. You don't know how you're going to get there, but that's why it's just like you don't focus on the outcome.
I never thought I was going to prep.
It's going to be fucking perfect. And I'm so sick of people being like...
It has to be perfect.
Yeah, it has to be perfect. I can't fail. I can't do this. You need to learn. You need to grow. You need to fail. You need to get back up and do it all over again.
Mm-hmm. That's it. And not put a fucking reality, like a false expectation on yourself. And that's why, I guess through my YouTube and your YouTube, bro, if we ever did like something extravagant in the business and it failed, I would blow that up on YouTube, throw it all over. So everyone sees, oh shit.
That you'll be okay.
That I'm a normal person, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not going to die and I'm not going to give up.
Yeah.
And that's why I say, like, this shit will be the face because I won't stop until it is. If anyone asks you where you want to be in 5 years, ask yourself, would you know where you are 5 years ago today?
Yeah.
Just ask yourself that. One question. If you
even from
ask...
a year, like start the year to now.
Well, I'm 20.
You would never know.
I'm 20. Let me ask my 15-year-old self. Where would you be, mate, when you're 20? Fuck me. I think I'd be a Fortnite professional. That's what I thought.
That's what I think.
That's why having long-term goals are fucking bullshit. You don't need them. It's good to be like, okay, I want to be set up and I want to have money and I want to have a good business. And I want to live a life that I love. That's good.
It just, you don't know what's going to happen.
I reckon do goals every like 3 months. That's the best thing. So your 3-month goal now could be, okay, by the end of this 3 months, I want to be going to the gym 5 days a week and I want to be tracking my food. That is realistic. Next 3 months, I want to now work towards doing this job or work towards having an income so where I can travel the world or do this or do this or this. Cool. You're probably not going to get to that, but if your goal is, I want to start working towards that and have like momentum towards that in 3 months, that is fine.
Yeah. Who is the person you need to become to get that position?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just look at it in like 3 month stints. That's it. That's what I think. Because in 3 months, you can definitely direct roughly where you're going to be.
But yeah, anyway.
Yes.
We're just yapping again.
I like podcasts, man. They're fun.
Yeah,
you're going to have to cut quite a bit of this out though.
Probably. We just yap.
But yeah, I hope you found some sort of value on this episode. We did divert a lot from the New Year's thing. I'm kind of glad that we did because I think every single entire episode and podcast about this stuff will probably be on New Year's and will probably be the same shit. Everyone's saying the same shit. So
it'll probably be the same as everyone else.
Exactly.
And you know it's right.
But that's why I guess it's good that we don't script. We just send it.
But yeah.
We just write dot points and just whatever comes out, comes out. Because we just go in like this like big, deep conversation about.
But it's good because it's just like it kind of all tied in together. I'd
Yeah,
say.
it does. Like the school
It all
thing,
ties in together.
being scared of failure. You're not chasing your dreams in the new year because you're scared of failure, or you're not doing this.
It's just literally, it's literally all just the same thing.
Yeah, but that's why I guess like I didn't really care that we diverted too much,
Yeah.
but I hope you enjoyed the episode and learned something about it. Marzi, you have anything else to say?
Give a little recap.
Do you want to do a recap? Do a recap.
So have a vision, have a goal.
Okay, so what should everyone do now? Just a little recap, you know? Just a little recap.
Probably just small habits first. If your goal is to go to the gym, start going 3 days a week, do something small. Don't look at the outcome. Just focus on what you need to do today, not tomorrow, just today to make yourself feel good today.
Another one is you are the youngest you ever be right now. So there's no time to waste on not chasing your dream. And there's also no time to stress about where you need to be, because there is nothing to be scared of when it comes to at 20 years old, I need to have it all figured out, or at 21 years old, 23, 24, 25, even 30, man. If you're 30, you're still young as fuck.
Yeah, you're still young.
So you have a lot of, like, you don't have a lot of time, but then you don't have to have it all figured out, if that makes sense, because no one has it figured out. Yeah.
Have a vision, have a goal, write a vision board, write stuff down, be present, stop trying to think too much into the future. Your past is your past.
Learn from it.
Grow every day.
And all that matters is the moment right now, because that is all that exists, not the future. So focus on right now and what you can do right now to become the best version of yourself, because that essentially is the goal of life, in my opinion.
Be a better you.
You're like a character. You need to build your character. Yeah, you are. You're a little character.
Yeah, I know. But
you're Luke Marlier and I'm Miles. You need to build yourself into someone that you would be proud of at the end of your life. It's like a little time game.
It's like a game.
Yeah. Build yourself into someone you'd be proud of at the end of your life, that you could sit there and be like, fuck yeah, I did everything I wanted to do. All right. Well, that is probably the end of the episode. It's been a long episode.
Long time. But yeah.
I hope you all enjoyed.
Thank you so much for tuning into this episode. What else? Like and subscribe?
No, we don't even have to ask them. If you don't want to like, you don't want to subscribe, you don't do it. You don't have to do it. I'm not even going to ask that shit. I never will. Just fucking
like and subscribe.
Oh my God, comment your favourite fucking food that you eat.
Comment a black heart if you watch to the end.
Oh my God, I hate them fucking videos, man. Holy shit. Oh my God, I hate it. Nah, you don't have to like, you don't have to subscribe. You just do what you want. If you enjoy the show, you know what to do. You know
what to do. Like,
no, I mean, like, you know, if you like the show, you're going to fucking subscribe. If you don't
I know. Anyway, we're just yapping now again. Okay, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next week.
And it'll just be Marzi by herself.
Oh yeah, be me next week.
Yeah.